What is going on, everybody? We're going to talk about, can you live off Yieldmax funds if you pull all the dividends? Are you positive? Are you negative? What is going on with these if you live off them? What does that look like? I'm basing this off total return since inception, and I don't know when you bought. So I have to base this off inception. Some of you probably bought the lows, some bought the highs, right? It's going to be different for everybody. And we're just going to look at real numbers, no feelings, no opinions, just real numbers. And you look at the numbers and see if you could live off these and see if they're positive or negative and make your own determination. We're not going to talk about ROI either. That's a whole different kettle of fish on getting these paid off. It's a total different video, but we're just going to go forward from here. Start off with AMSI. AMSI, if you pulled all the dividends, you're up 43%. I've owned AMSI pretty much since inception. It has been amazing for me, but that is just my experience. Everyone will have their own experiences with different funds, but total return, if you bought it at inception, you're up 43% if you pulled all the dividends. There we go. Pretty fantastic, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Next. Tesla, are you positive or negative on this from inception? And let's see here. Your total return is 0.67. That's a gross number, of course. So if you throw in your taxes on that, because you're pulling all the dividends, you are negative on Tesla. Okay. Let's go see who else we got here. This one really surprised me. Coney at 80%. Look at that share price decline, right? From 1977 to 817 at the recording of this video. You're at 80% total return if you pulled all the dividends. This really surprised me. Did not expect that. Nvidia. I've been in this for quite a while now, and total return if you pull all the dividends, every single one, you're up 128%. That's not selling shares to live off of. That's holding the shares and not putting, obviously, your own money into it and letting it just work on its own. 128% from inception. Absolutely brilliant. ULTY. Now look, I know they changed their strategy, but we're, at some point in October or whatever, but we're just going off from inception. So from this, your total return, you're down on it 6%. You add in taxes to that, you're obviously down a little more. So obviously it struggled mightily when it first came out. As the market was ripping, this was dropping. Maybe the strategy change will help it in the future, but we'll have to wait and see how that works out. And again, we're not talking about return on investment on this video, just total returns if you're positive or negative if you pulled all the dividends, and you're down 6.34% in ULTY. Misty. Boy, she gets a lot of real positive and real negative talk. What do the numbers tell us? Let's put all those opinions and stuff out. You're up 155% if you pulled every single dividend since Misty came out. Living off this thing, and you're up 155%. It's paid for itself, and you live. Oh, beautiful. MRNY. You're down 30% on this turd. It's just not good. And then of course, that's the gross number. So you add in taxes to that, you're down even more. I don't know how you could live off this with, $3.44 is the share price. Start off at 20 and it's at 3. Wow. Okay. There's money for you. What has YMAG done? Could you live off that? 18%. You're up 18% if you pulled every single dividend on a gross number. Again, I don't know why I have to feel like I have to say this every time. So this will be the last time I say it. You have to subtract whatever your tax percentage. You want to get your net number, your actual livable number. But this is a gross number at 1877. You're up 18% in YMAG, pulling every single dividend. YMAX, you're up 16%. So YMAX continues to outperform YMAX since inception. We'll see if this number widens or if they get closer together over time. But you're up 16%, pulling every single dividend on YMAX. You're up 16%. Happily, I know there's a lot of people in this. It's not really talked about too much. Share price at 14.63. Started off around $20. You're up 13%. It's not horrible at all. I mean, there's obviously there other ones have performed better and others have performed worse, but 8% pulling all the dividends, or I'm sorry, 13% pulling all the dividends. Okay. MSFO, you're up 23% total return. If you pulled all the dividends, that would be your number there. Pretty good stuff at MSFO. Phoebe, total return, all right, with 51%. Wow. And that's pulling all the dividends. You're up 51% on that. Started off red, too. And just look how it went. I owned this for about 3 or 4 months. Man, this thing kept ripping and ripping. So I sold it for share price appreciation and all the dividends I collected. This was a really good trade here. Swing trade. Held this for a month. It just making too much. I had to take the profits. Thank goodness I did. I mean, it's still fine, but those profits helped me buy other stuff during this pullback. PP, 24% in PP if you pulled all the dividends. Again, this one started off red, but has since come up. Trading around 13.62, started around $20. You're up 24% total return. This whole thing. Gooey. Negative 0.19%. Oh boy, don't want to look at taxes with that as well. So you're down on Gooey. I don't know what the other funds that are like Gooey do. I haven't really compared them, and I don't know what Gooey's done compared to Google. It's underlying. I haven't owned Gooey and don't ever plan to unless something changes here drastically. But there we are. And I think this is my last one, OARK. Total return. This one's been out quite a while for a Yieldmax fund anyway. And you're up 1%, 1.66%. That's just the gross number, of course. So, you're positive, but you're probably negative on the net side of it. If you pulled all the dividends, definitely better choices and worse choices in OARK. But yeah, those are the numbers. Total return. If you pulled all the dividends, just to see what would happen. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Mike, Tactical Stock Scalper out.